Okay, so this is my file for my F5 uniform that I did a little bit ago. It's on IbisPaint. I don't know what you're using, but I think you're using this. I don't know. So to export my uniform, I have it all on layers, like that's already merged together, like a lot of layers. And I do my sleeves and my pants separately. So like this layer, it's the transparent one, and it kind of gives you like the lines and stuff. Like, you see how that's kind of like, take it away, those lines. Yeah, anyway, that doesn't really matter. And it's all on this one, so it's all over this one and under this one. But I do my sleeves and my pants separately, so I merge all of my sleeves, all my sleeve templates together, and then I merge my text. If this is gonna come up, just plus okay. And then I do my pants. Oops, don't do that. We merge all your pants together, so then when you like say a word to delete it, it all goes together. But my sleeves, I can delete my sleeves. Anyway, I'm gonna put my text on my pants so they all go together. But then I'm gonna click the 3 dots down here, and I'm gonna say save layer as a transparent PNG, and I'm gonna do that to both my sleeves and my pants. Image saved. Cool. Now I'm gonna exit out of the app. I'm gonna go back into the app, and I'm gonna go to where I keep my my template to transfer. So this is like the regular Roblox template. I'm gonna go to edit, and this is where it can get kind of confusing. Okay, so we're gonna use pants first. So we're gonna make sure we have our pants template and our other like transparent one over it. So same thing goes for here. We're gonna just put it in between these two layers. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to magic wand, and we're gonna click the top section, the middle section, this section, and this section. That's it. And since we're doing pants, we're gonna go to our camera roll, and we're gonna click on the pants, and then we're gonna click OK. So that's automatic, goes in there. Good, cool. But now we need to go here. So you exit your selection, and then you go back into this section only, and you go back into your camera roll, and you click pants again, and it's gonna do the same thing, but you're gonna scroll here, and you're gonna do translation X, and you're gonna move only the side of the uniform over like that, so it lines up. Oh wait, nope. You can see where it lines up right there. Hold on. If you need to use like the plus and minus, that also sometimes can help get you right in the exact spot. There we go. And then you click the check mark, and then click cancel every time this pops up. But then that's in the perfect spot. Oh, why is it? I don't know why it's like that. Anyway. You're gonna click out of your selection, and then you're gonna merge it down. So now these are all connected. But then you're gonna do your skirt. So it's actually a lot easier if you have socks, but you're gonna click this section. You kind of see where it's like outlined when you click a section. Click this section, that section, blah, 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 whatever. Sometimes I do this one just to see it, but you don't really need it. What you're gonna do is you're gonna go to your pants again, but this is where it gets a little tricky. You're gonna go to your translation Y, and you're gonna move it down. See, with socks, it's a lot easier to know like where you need to put them, because you literally just put them like right there, like right here. Like right there. But then you're gonna move it over so it goes over here as well. And then once you're happy with the placement, you're gonna just click the plus, the check mark. And then you're gonna click out of your selection again. And this is just here because I wanted to see how it looked, but we're just gonna erase that part because it's gonna be the same on both sides. So now we're gonna take this section and we're gonna go to this little thing right here where it says add special layer. And we're gonna click duplicate layer. And then we're gonna flip it around. So flip layer horizontal. And it's gonna be a little bit of a gap. So we're gonna go to transform. And we're gonna click the plus sign on translation X to move it over and line it up. See, that's a little bit too much. So we're gonna go back on the minus sign and go like that. And now it lines up. But then we're gonna merge layer down, merge layer down. Cool. Now we can add our shoes. We're gonna put those under the template, but over the uniform. So now I have my shoes on there, but now this section is empty. So I'll show you how to do this. So right now I use this pre-made, but because it makes it 10 times easier, you just drag it down and now it looks like that's filled because that's going to be like below the body. But if you were to do this from scratch, I will show you how to do that. So if your uniform base is black, you're going to do black. But if your uniform base is white, you're going to do white. So for this one, we're going to do black. So we're going to make a new layer over this. Make a new layer. And we're just going to go get like a dark gray color. I already have one saved that I use for all blacks. We're going to use our magic wand. And we're going to fill it. And we're going to go out of the magic wand. And then we're going to darken this color. So just put it to black. Go to your brush. Go to airbrush. And kind of just like click the sides, be like that. Go to your ruler. Oh wait, go back to your magic wand, sorry. Click the sections again. Go to your brush, and then you're just kind of like gonna like brush the sides, kind of like this. And it's gonna leave it shaded. Then you're gonna turn this like that. And you're just gonna shade each side. And then if you think it's too dark, you can also just lighten it up. Just add a little bit of highlight in the middle. And then you can get rid of that. But then if you want to be extra fancy and add like the little like wrinkles, you can go back to your normal pen. You don't have to do this part. I didn't used to do this part, but go back to a darker black, go back to a pen brush. And I make it easier by doing the symmetry ruler, but you don't have to do this. So just add a new layer and clip it to make it easier. So you're just gonna clip it like this, the clipping, and you're just gonna add a couple. Make this thinner though. You're just gonna add a couple lines to each one. They don't have to be any type of pattern. They don't have to be any way specific. Just add on a couple lines to each one. Just throw them on there. Just kind of put that in the middle. It doesn't really matter where it goes. Just throw on random lines. And if it's mirrored like this, if you have your symmetry ruler on, it's a lot easier because you don't really need to do both sides. You can just do one. It just makes it a lot more convenient. For these ones, I just kind of do a little bit bigger lines. I keep these pre-made because it's a lot easier to just like transfer templates and then throw these on underneath, which is why I would much like encourage you to keep it. Okay, now the fancy part comes. We're gonna go back to add special layer, and we're gonna duplicate the layer, and then we're gonna make the invert color layer. So it's this little white and black circle. So now that's white. We're gonna go to transform, go to translation Y, and click the minus sign twice. 1, 2. Click OK. And then you're gonna merge the layer. Go to normal, the normal right here. Go to soft light. Go to filter. Go to the blur, moving blur, and then adjust it how much you want it to be, like kind of like wrinkle shaded. And this part really won't even really show that much, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, that's the fancy part. And then you're gonna go to merge layer down, and then you can merge it with the rest of your uniform. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna save the template by merging it with the black shoes and this, and then saving it to your camera roll. But then before you exit out, make sure you exit the layers so you can still use like the shoes again. So like I just go back up to my shoes, and I'm just gonna get rid of this because I already have one. But now for the sleeves, it's almost the exact same thing, but it's really easy. We're gonna go out of the pants template and we're gonna go up to my shirt template. So we're gonna go down to shirts. See, it just says sleeves. We are going to use our magic wand here, 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 and here. These three. And then you're gonna go to your camera roll and you're gonna grab your sleeves. And then it's gonna be up there, but what you're gonna do is use this little fancy tool and you're gonna just drag it up. Oh, don't zoom it, oops. You're gonna drag it over by lining it up. Oops, don't do that, hold on. Technical difficulties, hold on. If you have to retry, just do it again. It's fine, just do it again. And then we're just gonna move it over. Make sure it's, lined up. Cool. Now we're gonna do the exact same thing, but we're gonna use this section right here. And we're gonna just click that, go back to our camera roll. Oops. See, sometimes I do things wrong and I just have to go again, but it's fine. And we're gonna line it up the same way we lined up these. Just like line it up as best as you can. I don't know why I'm zooming. Oh my gosh. What am I doing? Okay. But then we're gonna use this one that has the little thing on top because it's the opposite of this one, like the one over here on the right. We're gonna go cancel the selection tool. Do you see how I made it like a little bit too long? We're gonna have to delete it and start again. Not the end of the world, but make sure you line it up correctly. Apparently I did not. So we're gonna go and make sure we line it up. Do the exact same thing. And it's still not lined up, so we're gonna move it down one. There we go. Make sure it is lined up. It is lined up perfect. And then if these get in the way, literally just take an eraser and your ruler and just quickly do this. Excuse me. All right, we're gonna merge that down and then we're gonna do the exact same thing by adding special layer, duplicating it, and turning it around. And then we're gonna line that up, merge them down, and then we're gonna use this template and we're gonna boom, save layer, and then reset it, delete it, go out of it, and then we're gonna go to costummuse.com, not now, and then upload shirt. Oops, wrong one, upload shirt, and upload pants, and that's how you transfer templates.